Welcome, guys. I'm in little Osaka again, walking around. We're gonna see what kind of food is available. Let's check it out. So last time we got, I don't know what we got the absolute last time, maybe the spicy ramen place. But we also had Menu Musashi a few times. We went to the udon place, which I'd be down to go to again, actually. And what else? We went to the hamburger place. That was really good. But I want to find some other food now, so let's see if we can find anything like that. I'll put the camera over here so that the sun is not killing us. But yeah, welcome on in. It's hard to hold this with my left hand though. I don't think I can do it very easily. Let's just put it in front. Ah, that's nice. Chuckster, thank you for the host. And if you're hanging out in that chat, then what are you voting for something to eat in Japanese part of town? We got ramen, we got a little bit of sushi, although the sushi place might not be available right now. Curry, we got okonomiyaki is really good. All sorts of stuff. Cast your votes now. Press 1 on your dial pad for ramen. Press 2 for some other thing. Can't think of anything. I always wanted to try this place, Mizu 212 as well. This is really good. Or it looks really good. I haven't been there. Let's see. Chuck's saying spicy ramen. Oh, I'm down for that. Definitely down for that. Welcome in, Chuckster. You may be the first one, but can we get an exclamation mark high for Chuckster joining the show? Hold on, I'm gonna go in here. Hello. Can I just take a look at a menu?
Yeah.
So that place is more of like a shabu shabu, like you'd go probably with people, because it's like you get a big thing of like, you know, beef that's like grilled on a thing. Azure Tundra, welcome into the show. Can we get an exclamation mark high for Azure Tundra? Gaming Hour, thank you for the host as well. And if you're hanging out in that chat, Gaming Hour and Azure Tundra, then cast your votes for what you think we should do food-wise. I don't know if which thing we're gonna go for. Hello, how's it going? Hey, are you guys still doing this?
Yeah,
oh wait, this is a different thing.
Yeah,
cool.
This one's a hybrid skin. Yeah.
And so, what's the hybrid aspect of it?
The hybrid is it's the black and the red essentially mixed.
Oh wow,
yeah.
Cool.
So it's a little less spicy than the red, pretty much.
Man, you guys are doing a lot of cool events.
Yeah,
we came here like specifically for the curry thing, which was great, and now. So is that going to be a permanent item as well, like the?
So hybrid, it is a permanent item, but it's just on sale for just this month.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then the curry one is still like available, right?
The curry skim is still available. It's just back to the regular price. Yeah.
Cool.
All right,
Thanks.
Sounds good. See you later.
As a trying to say hi, Nick. Hello. We are possibly going to go back to Menu Musashi then, because they have another item that I've never tried before, the hybrid tsukemen, which has their two flavors mixed, or sort of like blended together. There goes another option then. Oh, Chuckster's got a cold, doesn't seem to leave. Sorry about that. That's a bummer. Let's take a look real quick at, this is the spicy ramen place that I really enjoy. We've been here once on stream before. You can see that is this is the thing we got. It was like it wasn't a bowl of ramen. It was like, it's more of like a Szechuan, like Chinese Szechuan inspired thing. You're saying like actual ramen? Right, this is real ramen, not like Maruchan cup of noodles ramen. That's what everybody thinks of when you say ramen, of like the 99-cent package that you put in a pot for like 3 minutes. But that's not ramen, that's just like, it's like saying, you know, a hamburger is the same thing as like a Hot Pocket. Welcome Gaming Hour into the chat as well. Azatendra had pizza for dinner, watched episode 11 of Star Trek Discovery. Man, I still want to watch that. Have not done Star Trek Discovery yet. I'm way out of the loop on Star Trek, but I've only ever watched through the original series, and I've seen probably like maybe half a season or one season of Next Generation. There's just too many, there's too much. Yeah, I might just like start Discovery and not do the rest of them. I had an idea for a while that I wanted to do all of them. So this is Tsujita Noodle Annex. Tsujita is actually a place that has a bunch of locations. The spicy place, Killer Noodle, is also owned by Tsujita. And then there's a few places around. So spicy ramen, a definite possibility then. I believe that was Chuckster's vote there. Huh. Oh, let's take a quick look over here. Hello. Is it okay if I film in here? Is it okay if I'm filming something in here?
Go ahead.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, I'm eating. Hope you don't mind I'm eating this.
Oh. So this place always has really cool like artwork. Giant Robot is the name of the brand. Gaming Hour is not a big fan of Discovery. Oh, you're saying a Star Trek actor passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't recognize the name. Which series? Aaron Eisenberg. That's really sad. Oh, yesterday, wow. Gonna get some sad faces, some hearts in that chat. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. How often do you guys switch out exhibitions?
Every 3 weeks.
Every 3 weeks? Wow, cool. How long has this one been going?
What's that?
How long has this one been going?
Last Saturday.
Cool.
1 week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
He's a guy I show kind of, well, as much as I can, once a year, once every year and a half.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's kind of been working for a long time. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, Gary Anderson, Deep Space and Voyager. Oh, he was only 50. That's really sad. Oh. We got those sad faces in the chat. Thank you, guys. Oh, Azure Tundra knows the character? Man, that sucks. This place is good. This is like a izakaya type place, but I don't think they're open right now. Maybe they are. But it's like, you know, izakaya is where you get like skewers or you get sort of anything. Yeah, I do like this one. I'm in the mood for like more food though. Interesting, I got to talk to him. He was a pretty cool dude. You were honored to meet him. That's really cool. It's always nice when people turn out to actually be like nice, you know, like actors that you like in a show or celebrities or whatever, when they turn out to be like nice people. So we're heading towards the sort of like little strip mall area here. It's bright. As I've just seen all the Star Trek shows, you are way ahead of me. I certainly need to catch up. Yeah, I've heard good things about, you know, most or all of them, but I just, it's a lot of time investment to get into it now. So for reading the sign here, it would say something like, don't know what that first one, maybe, it looks like star, but it's not because it doesn't have a little drop at the top of it. The last part says ginko, which is bank, but that's pretty easy. So let's see what we got around here. So I'm curious to walk in here. Hold on. Because the stream didn't work last time. Let's see if it works better. Hello. Is it okay if I'm filming in here if I'm quiet? I don't point the camera at anybody.
I'm sorry?
Is it okay if I film in here if I'm quiet?
Yeah, just make sure to not like
Film
us.
people? Yeah, okay.
Just is fine.
Thanks. I think they're praying. These guys are just sleeping. I've never built one of these. Oh wait, is this a 3D puzzle or a regular puzzle? Oh no, it's a 3D puzzle. That's really cool. I was trying to say the puppies were cute. Yeah, I like those, where it's like animals doing like mundane stuff. I like that. Gundam area. So what you'll notice is I changed something about the stream and it seems like it's more reliable network stuff. So I think it's a worthwhile trade-off. I made it lower resolution, but it seems a lot more stable. Like in this store, we would always cut out almost completely. at our Breath of the Wild. As a transing, no lag at all. That's really good to hear. Yeah, it looks like a blue bar, and sometimes it drops down to like the second lowest, but it never drops to the lowest one. So like it might be cutting a few times, but like nowhere near as much. I like all these guys. They have like every type of Mario. Oh, that's Rosalind or whatever. I thought that was Elsa. Like from here, it kind of looks like Elsa. I was like, why is she in with Princess Peach? I like this one where Luigi has a bucket. Yeah, as they're trying to sing, the wall is like all Mario characters. I like that. And they have like Splatoon guys as well, I guess. I don't know anything about Splatoon though. Oh, this is the thing that remember Genus had in Tales of Symphonia. That was like the weapon that he used. So here it would like fill in the words with the rest of the picture. That's pretty cool. 日本語が話せますか？
はい、話せますよ。
日本へ行きます。10月。1ヶ月。
日本のどこですか？
新宿。
新宿。
2年前新宿へ行きました。とても楽しいでした。
勉強に
頑張るよ。10ヶ月かかりました。でもまだ上手じゃありません。
上手ですよ。
日本へいましたか？
はい。私日本で住んでました。
どこに？
埼玉県に住んでました。
すいません。
埼玉県。
わかりません。
東京の近くです。そんなに遠く。
近く。おすすめ？
埼玉県。そんなに
いえ。
あんま何もないですね。
お名前は？
あや。
あや？
あや。
ニック。よろしく。
あ
りがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Thanks.
guess they don't.
Did my best.
Yeah, but like we could have like also very.
I was saying I would buy a cup. Yeah, they have a lot of good like tchotchkes and stuff. That's a really good store. Every time I go in there, there's like a new thing that I find that I like. Is it? Oh, this is from the other place. This thing looks really good. I don't know what that is, but it looks really good. I gotta ask them. I don't know if that's like a... Oh, that's not a door you can walk into. I have a question. What's the thing on the sign out there? It's like a spicy thing. It has like a bunch of peppers in it.
The beef, that's the big Flaminian cubes with black pepper, which is this one right here.
Oh, it's one of the specials?
Yeah, it's really good.
Filet mignon
It's
cubes.
filet mignon cubes with black pepper, and underneath there we put asparagus on it.
Oh, wow.
Would
I'm
you
gonna
like
take a
it?
picture of that.
A bowl of steamed rice.
Thank you. As it turns out, I'd be so nervous to... Oh, yeah, I'm trying to get as good at it as I can. Obviously, it's a little bit easier to do when you're in Tokyo, but I want to make sure I get as much as I can now. So this is the okonomiyaki place. I just went here a little while ago. It's really good. I'd like to go to KIMUKATSU too. Thank you though, appreciate that. Yeah, it is really nerve-wracking. And you can see that they know that like some of the stuff I'm saying is like just doesn't make any sense, but she was very kind. Essentially I said like I'm going to Japan in October and like going to Shinjuku, like I was there 2 years ago. And I said like, where has she been to Japan? She said, yeah. And she said, where have you been? And she said a name of a place that I didn't recognize. And I said like, would you recommend it? And she said no. So I guess that was like her, you know, small like hometown or something, like not necessarily like a destination. And that's what I said. Ooh, I would like to get this katsu ramen. I like how it sits on top so it's not like in the thing. I think I'm gonna go here. I think I'm gonna end up going here. Because I've been looking at that place forever and I never actually went. I really want to go there. This place is good, the Tokyo Manpuku barbecue dining. I like that one a lot. But right now I would like to test out a few things, like because that store worked out surprisingly well. And I'm sure that the resolution's pretty low compared to what it used to be. It used to be 720, now it's 360, so it's like standard def. But honestly, I'd rather have it be that you can see what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather have it be low res, but be able to see the action rather than just like high res, but you can't see anything, you know? So hopefully it's like watchable for you guys. But let me know like if you're on your screen, like does it look okay? I want to try this place, this new Korean hot dog place. So since the stream settings changed, I want to check if we can go into this area because it's been really bad before with like connection. So I don't really have anything I want to buy, but I just want to make sure it works. Chucks are saying so many options. Yeah, that's the thing you're cursed with in little Osaka. You come here and it's like, I only can eat once, but there's like 50 places I want to go to. So it's kind of tough. I was pretty satisfied with that conversation. It lasted a pretty long time. Oh, so this is the place that I always end up in this store, which is like kitchenware. By the way, are you guys able to see the stream right now? Because we're in the back of this store that's usually really hard to stream in. It looks like it's working though. This is Daiso. This is the Japanese dollar store. It's like $1.50 store, I guess. Sometimes your hair is long, but I bet it is easier to style and stay in place. It's depending on how it feels like being it is. Because that's what I thought, but like, it's basically like halfway through the day, at the beginning of the day it's easy, and then at the end of the day it's hard, because it like, you know, has like gels in it or whatever, or not gel, but like product, and then it doesn't want to stay anymore. Oh, sorry. Happy cooking, ready for lunchtime. Yeah, I love these, like, I have a lot of these like cups and objects with random phrases on them. Oh, I have this one. What do you recommend? How have you been? I like this one a lot. Sometimes I drink coffee out of it on stream. I was trying to say it's great for home stuff, yeah. Because it's so, like, it's everything. And like these like plates and, you know, little dipping sauce thing, and sake bottles and stuff. Like, I've gotten a lot of things here. I got a thing, like, because I have a rice maker, and like, when I make rice, it's like 4 servings at a time. And I got these little bowls that are like perfectly sized to put 4 different servings of rice in, and I could like put it in the fridge or something and heat it up later. Yeah, get everything here. Like this guy. Oh, these are them. This little porcelain bowl thing. Perfectly sized. You get a little mound of rice in there. Oops. Oh. Okay, so we know about how the lag works, I guess, then. So it's like, still will happen, but it's like not nearly as much. That's still good. That's really good, because the way it was before was pretty devastating lag the whole time. Most of the time it's like you're watching a slideshow. So I'm glad for that. Oh, with this spot, this sock is like a dead zone, yeah. I'm gonna go into the market and just see about this as well then. Well, I'm gonna have to plug in this phone soon. But yeah, we're getting ready, guys. Getting ready for Tokyo. All right, the market is still tough. Excuse me. It's all right. Okay. Market still doesn't work, but we got more connectivity than we had before. That's still good. Still good. Hope you enjoyed the bottom of my head. I was trying to say, was it a karaoke place? Yeah, that's a karaoke, like private room karaoke, like Japanese or Korean style, which is always the best kind of place to go to if you're having a night of karaoke type night. Yeah, I like that place a lot. Although they don't serve alcohol like they do in Japan, so you have to bring your own. But there's a liquor store right next to it, so it's good.
Yeah, you know when you're baptized.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to this one, KIMUKATSU. That's for one. Thank you. Hold on, I'm gonna take off my mic. The black screen. It's so scary. Hold on. You will be seeing a black screen, but that's on purpose. Because I'm getting out my tripod thing. I sit at this table actually. Oops. We have a whole bunch of stuff here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna get though. They have takoyaki, which we've seen in Yakuza. Alright, so let me plug this phone in then. There we go. Good. Alright, you guys ready for some food? Post some hype if you're ready for food. I am ready for food. I don't actually know what I want to get. They have like the set, the signature set that I might get. But I'm not sure. Saying nice calming music. Getting that hype as well. As a tender with the hype, thank you guys. Are you still able to hear, like, can you hear when I tap on this mic? Does that come through? Because that would mean that the mic is plugged in rather than just like, you know, the general in-camera microphone. It's not happy hour or anything, I guess. I'm excited. I've never been to this place before. This is a first. Well, I've been here to get dessert. They have really good dessert. But they don't have never had the regular food. Oh, I'm ready, yeah. Actually, I don't know that I'm ready. As I think the music is not loud at all. Okay. I don't know if I want curry. Maybe I don't want curry. What is this other thing? Choice of rice. This is KIMUKATSU's signature set. Has like the katsu, which is like one of these, and then you can get. It includes one rice set, which I don't know what a rice set is. Oh, unlimited rice, miso soup, cabbage, and Japanese pickles. Nice. Damn, there's too many things. Too many things to get. Alright, I think I know what I'm getting. I said I was ready and I was not ready. Welcome to the stream, Chrysanthemum. Welcome on in. We're in Little Osaka right now. Looking at foods and such. Getting ready for Tokyo. Even though we're in Little Osaka, getting ready for Tokyo and Little Osaka. We had one Japanese conversation so far, and we are about to eat some food, and we're doing IRL streaming, and all is right with the world. And it seems like my phone is charging, which is good. Very slowly, but at least it's not dying. So that's good. Oh man. We're almost, I'm pretty concerned that we're almost done with Tokyo Jungle. That game is like, yeah. Yeah. Do you speak Japanese, by the way?
Excuse me?
Do you speak Japanese?
No.
Okay. What do you recommend for the various katsu types?
We have the cheese is very popular. The machiso.
Can you do either of these with the curry?
Yeah. This with 25 layers. 25 layers is the same made as here, but a smaller portion.
Oh, it's just a smaller portion.
Yeah,
How big
it's
would
a
you say
portion.
these are? Like
this big.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the signature set then, and I guess for cheese.
Okay, sure.
And then that just okay. What is the sort of like? Do you recommend the takikomi rice?
You got the you can get the white rice, brown rice, or takikomi rice. Takikomi rice is with steamed vegetables, mushrooms, carrots.
If I do like refills of rice, can I
Yeah,
switch
you can
them
yeah.
between?
Yeah, you
Okay.
get first white rice or first takikomi rice and then switch it.
Okay, I'll try the takikomi rice then.
Okay, sure.
And
Cheese takikomi.
also a Diet Coke, please.
Nice one. Okay.
Yeah. I always think it's funny when the game-related commands come up when we're doing an IRL stream. But we do too many video games for me to switch between them all the time on the chatbot thing. Probably when we're in Japan we'll switch because there won't be any need to use those commands. But yeah, we ended up going with a totally outside choice of what our voting was. But thank you for the votes anyway, everybody. And we'll of course get to all the places in due time. I would like to do as many IRL streams as I can before I obviously go, and like, you know, want to be prepared, right? So we've been doing a bunch of these over the last few months, and can never do too many, right? Until my network runs out, my Verizon data plan runs out. The nice thing about the streaming backpack that we're gonna have, because I'm really excited for that thing. That's gonna be really cool, like thing to have, piece of equipment to have, because that thing is actually you can use your phone while you are using it, because it doesn't stream from your phone. So I'll be able to actually like do stuff and look at the chat better and stuff while I'm using that. But yeah, because I don't think nobody speaks Japanese in there, but probably not during the day. It depends on the staff. You know, obviously not everyone's going to speak. But I've had when I was here for dessert, I had a conversation in Japanese here. Thank you. Can I also have a water too?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. I'm not sure what I meant to do with this particular aspect of the dish. So what is everybody looking forward to this coming week? You guys have any plans for stuff that you want to do? I have a question too.
Yeah.
How do you recommend to eat this?
Oh, okay. So they just put it like on a plate and then with dressing
Sauce
on
on
top.
top.
Yeah.
Cool.
And we also have free refill on this.
What is that?
Free refill on the cabbage
Oh,
soup.
okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Then we shall eat the cabbage. It's this, like Japanese cabbage or whatever kind of cabbage that they usually have at these places. But I've never known like what you're supposed to specifically how you're supposed to eat it. But yeah, if you guys have plans for this coming week, what are you planning? I'm looking forward to, hopefully I would like to do more IRL streams this coming week. But yeah, get some games in. I want to see if we can finish Tokyo Jungle as well. We're playing just chatting. I like that. Sometimes I have to hold the thing up to the thing in order to like read what it says on the screen. Chucks are saying, I wish I spoke Japanese. Well, you can. Just follow the same stuff we've been doing on Duolingo. Well, you'll at least be as good as I am, but it's not saying that much. But you'll be able to have a basic Japanese conversation, which it didn't take us too long. I mean, it's a big number of like the episodes we're up to. I would say that we were at this level since like number 140. So 140 days, it's like half a year, but in the scheme of things, it's not too long. Oh, look at that, Nickbot. Nickbot is so on point. from October 18th to 27th, we'll be streaming live from Tokyo, and all cheer donation sub proceeds go towards Tokyo stuff from now until the end of that. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be amazing streaming from there. I've been getting my fill of IRL streams and stuff that people do from there, and I'm really excited to see what kind of stuff we get up to. As a turn thing, you saw Daniela's Insta from a year ago at Universal. That was a great time. Universal is really cool. Chuck's is saying I could do a little each day. Yeah, I mean, we do 45 minutes a day, which is the most that you are even allowed to do according to their like XP system. But it's recommended that you do just 5 minutes a day. And like that's the usual way to do Duolingo, and I think you'll still get, all the stuff from like 5 to 10 minutes a day. So that's really cool. So yeah, I mean, I recommend it highly. As a turn saying, how's Daniela? Daniela's good. Doing more Instagram and YouTube stuff. Daniela has a YouTube channel. She hasn't been streaming though. Oh, if that's what you meant about like you haven't seen her. But yeah, she hasn't been doing Twitch, she's been doing YouTube. So you can find her YouTube channel. I think it's just YouTube/Daniela Clara. Yeah, and of course, Chuckster, if you decide to do the Duolingo stuff or Japanese stuff, then we have the Japanese board for everybody learning that. On Discord, I mean. I'm not pointing the camera at the food because it's just a thing of lettuce right now or whatever, but I will once the food is here. Oh yeah, as a tender thing, you could practice together. There you go, teaming up, the team up. I think you asked before and I saw it, but I was like answering another question. You were asking if I have like a speaking partner or something. I don't. I would like to use some of those, there's like those websites like Verbling or what is it called? There's a few of them where it's like you can match with a person in Japan and like both of you kind of like just talk to each other just generally, like it's not like, you know, a program or like a course or something. And I would like to do that. I think that'd be fun. But yeah, we've met. It's cool to try and do the chat as well, which is like when you're in somebody's chat and you're typing in Japanese or typing on your keyboard in Japanese and trying to keep up and making mistakes. And, you know, that's the important thing, is to make mistakes. Yeah.
This for the sauce, tonkatsu sauce and ponzu sauce.
What's the first one?
Tonkatsu.
Oh, tonkatsu.
Tonkatsu sauce and ponzu sauce. So this is just for that.
What's the third sauce to put in?
Excuse me?
What's the third sauce?
They usually put like dressing or pickles on the third one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So they just,
Thanks. So, here we go. I'm gonna switch this around. Oh, italki you've used? I would like to try italki then. So I'm gonna switch this down to the food now because we have our stuff. So we have this very, very nice. I'm gonna put it like to the side of my food, I guess. Saying that looks good? Yeah, I've always looked at this place and I wanted to try it, and I never had the chance to give it a shot. So there's all sorts of, you know, pieces to it. We have this. You can't even really see all of it, but yeah, there are many courses or whatever, or pieces that you put onto it. So I want to try it. I just want to see what some of this is. So that's like the pickles. This is a soup, miso soup. Ooh, nice and hot. And you got this rice. Mickey Mouse saying, what is this? So this is katsu place, KIMUKATSU in Little Osaka. And it seems really good. I've never been here before, but I'm liking it a lot. Ooh, miso soup is good. Welcome in, Mickey, by the way. Man, I love the way this is a cheese stuffed piece of katsu. Ooh, this rice is really good. And so this like course that we got, this is like in Yakuza when you'd see like he gets like a course of food. It's like not just like a thing, it's like a bunch of things. But yeah, this course also has unlimited rice, and they have all different kinds of rice that you can get. Like this special one with like fixins on it, and then you can get like unlimited white rice if you want. I really like this thing that we got though. It's got like, I don't know if you can see that it has like, where's the camera? It has like stuff in it. It's not like fried rice though, it's other items like pickles and various things. Chuck was saying after the wedding I'll have more free time. Yes, you are definitely, it is understood to not want to start on Duolingo right at this moment, for sure. But yeah, whenever you decide to go for it, we're all excited to talk to you, to Nihongo with you. And that's been fun on the streams too, is like chatting with each other in Japanese, is what I was saying. Like, it's really a good like study tool in itself, is just chatting, you know, not even necessarily conversing. This rice is really good. Okay, let's go for it. Ready? It's all blown out here, but you can see there's cheese inside of that. There we go. Oh man, that's extremely good. Damn, I gotta come back to this place. These streams have been providing me with a lot of places to then tell other people about later. Oh, Mickey saying you inspired me to pick up French. You do one lesson a day for both languages. That's cool. Yeah, just doing one lesson a day is definitely good though. Oh, are you saying you do one for each language, or one of one or the other? Christiana's saying, is that cheese stuffed chicken? Basically, yeah. It's got like a lot of layers to it. There's like a specific type of chicken that it is. It's not just like regular fried chicken or whatever. It's like a Japanese type of thing called katsu. So you've probably seen katsu chicken or katsu pork and stuff before. But this place does it with like a bunch of like layers in there, so you can't really see it because of the lighting, but yeah, you can see that it's like a specific thing. Oh, making saying 1 lesson for both French and Spanish. That's really cool. Chuck's is saying my daughter seems like she wants to learn too. She imitates Nick's Japanese streams. That's amazing. Oh, that's really cool. Could we get some hearts in that chat, ladies and gents? That is really, really cool. Kawaii na. Deもちょっと難しいですね。Man, this is really good. I'm super impressed by this place. As they're trying to say, learning when they're little is the best time. They learn so easily. Yeah, that's what I hear is like kids learn really fast. I think it's mostly because they don't have like as much stuff that they have to do at the same time. You know, because like an adult has to like go to work and like do their taxes and like worry about picking up food for the house or whatever. And like a kid can just like sit there and learn or like take in like a sponge, you know? It's really, really, I wish I had done more language learning when I was a kid, but we're definitely making good progress, you know, even now. I think that as long as, I think it's about the amount of time that you like keep at it, right? He's saying, so they give you a little amount of a lot of things, so it makes a meal altogether. Sort of, yeah. I mean, the portions in Japan are typically a little bit less hearty than U.S. food in general. But yeah, that's kind of the idea, is like they put like things together and they make like a set rather than like a single item. So I was saying, I'm still learning how to adult. I think it's a lifelong process. We're all learning how to adult very, very slowly, one day at a time. Oh, Mickey and Chuckster are saying I'm learning how to adult. Can we get everybody in that chat to say that they're still learning how to adult? Unless anybody in there thinks they have it all figured out, in which case please let the rest of us know the secret. I was trying to think, it's a never-ending struggle. Mickey-san, what's in the clear? Oh, the clear bowl is Can I have another rice?
White rice or?
I'll go for a white rice this
Okay,
time.
sure.
Thank you. Can I do 2 at a time or?
White and takigome? Actually,
Please.
one at a time, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I'll do the white rice then.
Yeah,
Thanks. This clear bowl is this was the lettuce. There's like none. Excuse me, none left right now. I'm burping right into my microphone. Yeah, that's the lettuce. If you put like that dressing on it. The miso soup is in this one. As a translator, oops. I hope you guys enjoyed the ASMR burp. Yeah, maybe you can see it better now. It's just too bright outside, like the sun is, I'm trying to sit near the outside so that you can get signal. Thank you. Can I have more lettuce too?
More?
Thank you. Oh yeah, look at that. It's white rice with like steam coming off of it. I love that. Oh yeah. Thank you. So I haven't even put any sauces down yet. So what we also want to do, we have dipping sauces. And we have these various things to try. So I believe this one is, actually let's just find out. I'm gonna stick my finger in here. Ooh, I did it. I don't know what that is. I think it's soy sauce. I'll show you. Oops. Making saying what kind of leaf under the chicken? Not meant to be eaten, unfortunately, but the decorative kind. Oh, this is some of that sauce that you put on, like they have this at the udon place as well. Let's try this real quick. Got some of this on here. I think it's good by itself, but I'm gonna try it with a little bit of this sauce on here. Also very good. Man, I am really liking this place a lot. I hope you guys would be down to watch me come back here, because I will probably come back here. There's just some plain white rice, but there's nothing like a good, very pure white rice straight out of the rice cooker. It really cleanses the palate. There's nothing like it. The rice cooker is like the best purchase I ever made for my home. It's so good. At least best culinary related purchase. Possibly one of the best purchases I've ever made. They're out of rice again. I'm gonna ask for more of that other rice because that was really good. But yeah, this is kind of closer to like what you do when you go to Japan. Like when you go in a restaurant, you'll get like more of a set like this. A lot of places that we go though, me and my brother are big into like, you may have noticed when we play Yakuza, like I'm super into those places that are like really back alley, like hole in the wall places. So a lot of those will be like yakitori or something, like you're just getting like a skewer of chicken, but it's like $2 for like a skewer, tiny little skewer of chicken, and you get like 5 different skewers. Excellent. Everything's really great. Thank you. As a kind of thing, I try to find out it could be a banana leaf. It seems like banana leaf-esque because it's really big. I'm not sure though. I know that Filipino food is eaten off of a banana, like the kamayan type of food. Can I get the that rice again, the first one?
The takikomi?
Yeah, thank you. Couldn't go without it. Had to go for it. So the plan is, because I'm renting the, you can't really buy the stream back. You can buy the stream backpack, but then you'd have to have subscriptions to all those like network cards, so it would cost a lot of money. But you can rent the stream backpack, and I'm renting it. I'm getting in the. They'll send it one day before your rental. Thank you. And then I also rented it to start a day before I leave, so then we're gonna have 2 days. Maybe like a day and a half, depending on when it gets there, to like go crazy with that backpack in the US before we leave. So I'm gonna try and do a bunch of trips to either to here or to like little Tokyo or to other LA places or whatever, just to sort of get the feel of it. And I'm really excited for that, but I'm also kind of nervous because it's very much an unknown quantity. I was trying to think, how do you know about the Kamayan eating? I have a couple of friends who actually, if you've ever seen the Super News stuff, which I know you have seen, then Ralph and Marco, if you know them, they started a Kamayan food like store. It's not like a store, it's like a traveling catering service called Rectangle. You can find it on Instagram actually, RCTNGL. It's like rectangle without the vowels in it. And they do these excellent Kamayan dinners where it's like the whole table, is covered with the banana leaves and it's like a million different kinds of food. It's so good. So yeah, definitely recommend their service. Chuck was saying, are you doing it solo? No, it's gonna be me and my brother going to Japan, but I'll probably be the only one who's like on stream. Like you might see him or whatever, but you know he's not gonna be like part of the shows or anything. So I've done a few streams like that before, where it'll be me and him, or like me and somebody who are like eating dinner, and then you guys are like also there. You know what I mean? Like you've probably seen a few of those where like we're getting ramen and like I'm in a conversation like outside of the stream. That's what it'll kind of be like when, obviously there'll be times when I'm also walking around and talking to stream, or maybe he goes off and does something and then it's me and you guys. But a lot of times it's gonna be me, like the two of us together, and like, you know, the camera will be pointed towards Tokyo and I'll be able to look at chat, but like a lot of times I'll also be in like conversation outside of the show. So it's kind of like definitely like a more chill type of stream, like not necessarily as like hosted as the normal shows are. But I always think these are a lot of fun. I like it because you guys can be a part of like a really authentic sort of day, especially when we're in Japan, where it's like, you know, I'm not like running around somebody making a YouTube video is like, look at this thing. It's more like whatever I would really look at, you know what I mean? Like that's what we're looking at. I think that's fun. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. As a tennis thing, I'm impressed. That's inside knowledge sort of thing. It's like, I was blown away. I hadn't known about it before they did it, because that style of food is like so good. But it's, I had never heard of it, and they're kind of doing a really unique, I don't know of any other businesses that do it either, you know, so it's a really cool thing that they're getting out there and making this very authentic food, you know, that is clearly, there's a very big market of people who are gonna love it. Like, you obviously don't have to be Filipino to love that food, but like, I think they're doing an awesome thing that's like, you know, bringing a very real like cultural food into the forefront. It's super cool. As a trying to say, I think Twitch is a more person-to-person kind of medium, unlike YouTube where it's mostly one-sided. Well, what I mean is, it'll be less person to stream. It'll rather be person to person, like where. I get what you mean though, where it's like me talking to you guys over the show. But what I mean is like a lot of times in Japan it'll be like, because it's me and my brother and like I don't want to exclude him or anything. So it's gonna be like the two of us, like I'm just kind of talking to him and like, you know, taking chat interaction sometimes, as opposed to like me fully focusing on chat at this dinner, because obviously like it's just me and you guys right now. So there'll be different kinds of shows, but I think they'll all be really fun. And obviously just being in Tokyo is great, and seeing the food and experiencing the sights and sounds and everything. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm really, really excited. And this is a type of stream that I was really nervous to do as well, because I'm not any good at IRL streaming, really. Or like, you know, non-video game shows. And so it kind of took a lot for me to like keep going out here and like doing these, and you know what I mean, where it's like you sit there and you think like, should I do a stream, like an IRL stream this time, because like what else could I what new thing could I like contribute on this show? You know, before you go into it, you start to second guess yourself, but I'm glad that we've been doing so many of these and getting better every time and everything, because it's been so much fun. As a Chinese thing, I hope he doesn't mind us. He's been giving some really good input about like the experience of like me streaming while I'm with him, and like we've been workshopping stuff about like how to make the stream more, to make the experience of me also streaming more inclusive to like me being a part of the group with him, and like yeah, because I don't want to make it where like you guys are totally ignored, but I also don't want to make it where like I'm in a conversation with him and then he starts to realize that I'm not paying attention because I'm looking at the chat or whatever. So I'm getting better at that, but it's just a process. You know, the more videos I do, like the better I get at each time, I think. Because while it was a great time in Disney and Universal, the stream sort of took over during those trips, where like anyone I was with would kind of just like be hanging out, or they would like go do their own thing, like because there wasn't a lot of room for like the real life group while I was streaming, because it was just like me and the stream. So I don't necessarily want it to be like that in Tokyo. So I'm trying to find like a good middle ground. Yeah, they're trying to say it's like a big group chat. That's a good way to describe it. That is definitely a good way to describe it. What's your favorite Azutendra thing to eat at like a Kamayan dinner? There was a lot of stuff I really liked. They had at their one there was like a fish that was so like you were taking the little pieces off the bones and stuff. Like it was so it was really I don't know how to describe it. It was so well prepared. Sure. Thanks.
Thai cook, right?
Yeah. Tilapia fish. Yeah, that could be. Definitely could be that. Would make sense. I would like to try and go to the, I don't think I can stream it, but there's a place here actually that, so in Tokyo, revolving sushi is relatively common, where it's kind of like, it's just like a place you go like after work or something, and it's like relatively cheap as well. But here, they like don't really have revolving sushi anywhere. So like there's one place in little Osaka that does it, and it's really good, and I would like to go there, but I don't think the stream works in there. It might now that we fixed it though. It might now that we fixed it now that I'm thinking about it. Thank you. As they're saying, I like everything, as long as I don't have to cook it, I like it. There you go, same with me. I don't know how to cook it, but I know how to eat it. I'm glad I found this microphone. It's funny because So the only thing about the microphone, obviously, is that it's got a wire, but you can get it so close to your face because it's actually the same mic as, I don't know if you can see it there, but it's the same mic that we use for the streams, like the video game streams. But you just put an adapter on it and it'll work on the phone. And it's, yeah, it definitely is better than having like, because I hate when I stream and then I look back at the IRL show and it like, there's like wind whipping through and you know, you can hear the other people in the restaurant and stuff. Like there was that one where I thought I plugged it in and I didn't. And then you guys were listening to that other person's conversation the whole time because the camera was kind of like directed towards them. And I felt really bad about that. But yeah, like there's so many variables when you don't have a mic, but I really like the way this mic works. As a trans thing, it's great. The lower res still looks fine. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm gonna watch back on the lower res too, but however it looks like, I'm really glad that the frame rate works better now. And obviously those kind of concerns won't really be in effect with the Japanese streams because it's a totally different setup and totally different like network solutions and stuff. But it's good to figure it out, you know, for other US streams. What's everybody's favorite Japanese food, by the way? Just like general, not like necessarily a place, but like ramen or sushi or katsu or curry or, you know, udon or tempura or any of the stuff. There's so many great types of Japanese food. I really love okonomiyaki, which we sort of had for the first time the last time we were in Tokyo. I had watched a TV show. Where the guy made okonomiyaki. Now, I had never eaten it before. And then we got to Japan and we were at an okonomiyaki place and I was like, I know how to do this. Because it was one of those places where it's like Korean barbecue style, where there's like the burner in front of you or like the flat, you know, heated table in front of you, and then you put the pieces on and you make it. And I was so excited because I actually knew how to do it. And it turned out really well. And now there's an okonomiyaki place right here in Little Osaka. So I'm going to go, I'll probably be streaming from there too. They give you so much. That's a place where it's like a huge thing of food. I was trying to say unagi bowl. Nice. So unagi is salmon, maybe? I still don't know the names of the different types of fish. I wish Duolingo taught you that earlier. That's one thing that I wish they would do. Hopefully they'll do it in the future. But like, that seems like a really useful thing. Mickey Mouse saying cooked sushi, can't handle the texture of uncooked meat, ramen, and rice with vegetables. Nice. I like, you know what kind of cooked sushi I like is, I've had like fried chicken sushi before. It was really good. Oh, unagi is eel. Nice. Yeah, I love eel. I've never had a bowl of it, but eel is my favorite kind of sushi because it usually has that like glaze on top of it that's like kind of like savory glaze. It's so good. What's a caterpillar roll? Never had that. Or maybe I have, but I just didn't know what it was called. You know a place I love in Japan? The first time I was in Tokyo, I'm always like kind of I'm the person in the group who's like big on going on Yelp and like trying to find like cool restaurants and stuff. And so I had found this one place that it sounded cool, but I was like, is this really going to be what we think it is? And it's a place where you catch your own fish, and so you're in it's a restaurant that's in a building, and around you see a big ship, like a boat, in the middle of the room that all the tables are at. On the ship, the tables are on the ship, and then you're walking in, you know, at ground level, at the bottom of the ship, and around the ship is a big moat full of fish, and they're all separated into areas. So there's like different, all the salmon is here, and all the other type of fish is here, flounder or something. And so you sit at your table on the boat, and then they call you to be like, okay, now it's time to go catch your fish. And then you go down under the boat to the moat, and you get like a little fishing pole, and you catch the fish, and it's wriggling on the thing, and you take it out, and you hand it to the guy, and they take that fish that you just caught, and they make it into, you can tell them what you want it to be, like sushi or filet or whatever, like any type of preparation for the fish, and it's so good because it's like, obviously as about as fresh as it can get. And yeah, that was where I discovered that in Japan they eat the bones of the fish, which I had never considered before. I mean, not every fish, but the kind that we were eating, I don't know what it was, but we gave the plate back, and it was just a bone, fish bone. They were like, thank you. And they were like, what, you don't want that? And we were like, what? They're like, the bone, like, don't you want it? You eat it. And then they took a little piece of it and like ate it, and it like, we did it, and it was like potato chips. Like, it was so brittle that you eat it like potato chips, and it was like still flavored. Like, they must have somehow had like some kind of flavor in there. But yeah, it was really, really, it was really good. I had never done that before. We have making you get in this surprise face. As I'm trying to say, unagi bowl is a rice bowl with unagi and rice on the top. Nice. Is it still seasoned in that way that unagi sushi is? Saying it sounds like a unique experience. Yeah, that's like one of those places that you go. There's a few places that I've gone that are like specific. It's not just like a place. It's like a themed place. There's one that's absolutely insane called the Ninja Restaurant, which is that's a place that you go like once in your lifetime, because that was a dinner that cost me an insane amount of money per person. It costs an insane amount of money, but you go because it's like nothing in the world is like it. But it's like you go into this place, and like a ninja comes out of the wall when you're waiting for your food. Like, it's just two walls, there's no entrance, but a ninja like comes out of like a secret compartment and leads you through these like back tunnels, and then you end up in this like Japanese garden thing where you're eating, and then different ninja come to your table and like serve you I think it was like a 11 or 13 course meal. Like, it was like a more than 10 courses of meal, and each course a ninja would come in and do some kind of like ninja magic, and they would like either prepare the thing and like have like a crazy like there's like a rock that was super heated, and it would go in the thing, and the smoke comes out, and they do the whatever, or they do like sometimes they would just do like general magic tricks and like all these different things. It was so crazy. That was like, that meal cost me probably like let's say it cost me a large portion of the amount it cost for a plane ticket, but it was really good. Yeah, it's like one of those places that you do that once. Does anybody have any types of like specialty restaurants like that you like? As we talked about, you were at Medieval Times, and I really like that experience as well, of like being in that kind of that like locale, like in the time of swords and horses and everything. You're eating like with your hands, like that's so cool. That's the same kind of experience where it's like you feel like you're in it, like the way that the ninja restaurant is set up, where you like go in through the secret compartments and you're like in the little Japanese village. Like, that definitely feels like you're in the universe that they created. And yeah, Medieval Times definitely like that too. Oh, there's a ninja restaurant in New York. I wonder if it's the same type of thing. I wonder. Chuck, you're gonna see if you can check out this ninja restaurant. I'll have to look. Send it on the Discord or something. Put it in the Japanese culture section, the New York one. I'll let you know if it's the same place, or if they like branched out for a second one. But yeah, that would be really cool to be able to do that in the U.S. because that was so cool. That was like one of the most unique things that I've ever done in Japan. As a turns out, gonna try and check it out too. Oh, you know what else happened there was that one of us forgot our bag, and then one of the people dressed as a ninja like ran out of we were already out of the restaurant, and like somebody must have found our bag and they like ran out as a ninja, and we're doing like that ninja run where they like they're like crouched down, they do the run, they like handed us the bag, and then like ran back. And we were like, wow, that's like the most immersive, like they're still playing the ninja even when they like, it's not scripted, you know what I mean? Like that was really cool to see. Maybe they planned that, maybe they steal your bag ninja style and then give it back later. No, I don't think they do that. This was so good. I can't eat this last piece of chicken. It's always the worst when there's one piece left. Because it's like, do you want to bring it home? Honestly, I am going to bring this home. I'm going to just make it with my other leftovers and have a nice little single piece of chicken this big with my the leftovers I have in my fridge. Can I have a tiny little box? Thank you. Japanese culture channel, as a term posted it in. Or if you want to call yourself Japanese, I guess I accidentally called the Japanese posted. I'll have to go check that out though. How'd you find out about the New York one? You went like on the Ninja Restaurant's website, I guess? Oh man, I am super duper full right now. Oh, perfect. Thank you. Oh, excellent. Thanks. So we still have our Japanese stream coming up later today. And keep your eyes out for that one, guys. But I really enjoyed doing this IRL show. I'm going to pack this rice in here, too. Why not, right? I ate at Gary Danko's in SM a few years back. It was several courses. It was treated VIP experience, very pricey but amazing. That sounds great. Yeah, like being able to go to a place where they do that, like kind of very specialized, like VIP experience. Like, obviously, it's not the kind of thing you do every day, but if you can find a great place that does it like that, it's such a cool experience to do or to have. Can I have the check, please?
Sure.
I shall now point the camera back up at me. There we go. It's me again. Sitting the waitstaff stood by our table, basically. That's awesome. That's really cool. And they're just like waiting on like you, whatever you needed. The crab restaurant is like that too, where it's like, you know, that place in Yakuza Kiwami where there's the big crab on the outside with the moving legs. The crab restaurant is, the people aren't standing like right next to your table, but they have like a bunch of courses, and they're like super attentive and everything. Like it's a very like high class experience for like seafood, which I really enjoyed because I'd never been to a seafood place that was so like fancy. You know, I've only been to like a seafood place that's more like, you know, like a normal restaurant, not like a 5-star seafood place or whatever. How many stars? I don't know how many stars you can do for restaurants. Dragon Terror, thank you for the host. And if you're hanging out in that chat, then what is your favorite kind of Japanese food? That's what we're eating today. Oh wow, it got dark out already. It was light when we started the stream. Oh look, you can see me in the back there. Oh. Oh, you're saying, as it turned out, you did a search of Ninja Restaurant and then New York location came up. Nice. The, just like on Google, I guess. Nice, yeah. I guess that's the way to do it, right? Oh, thank you. Much food. Takusan ryori. Tabemashita. I'm glad we got to have a nice conversation in there too. Thank you. We had a pretty good, you know, authentic conversation. It's probably the longest I've ever held a conversation in Japanese before. Oh, Dragon saying yakitori. Definitely do enjoy me some yakitori. There's a few places here that have yakitori. I haven't had any on stream though. Definitely going to be getting a lot of that in Tokyo for sure. It's the go-to. I always look to check that I still have my card now because I'm really paranoid because I forgot my card in a restaurant a little while ago, and I didn't realize until like a week later, so I just had to get a new one. Yeah, but now I'm like, did I put it back in? Do I still have it? Well, I believe we've come to the end of our stream. Let's call it a show, guys. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I guess if you want to see more stuff, then stick around. We're going to be doing our Japanese language learning stream later. on Duolingo. But yeah, we have the one more stream coming up later today, and of course many more video games. One more IRL stream closer to the Tokyo streams. Don't forget, guys, Tokyo coming up October 18th. We're going to be live streaming from there, so keep your eyes open. And of course, we'll keep preparing on here. I'll let you guys know in Discord. I won't post, like, obviously every time I go live, but if we're doing like one of these Tokyo preparing, you know, IRL streams, I'll post it in the Discord just to specifically let you know when we're doing one of these. Thank you. Let's keep that. Thanks. And yeah, as I was saying, thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks everybody. See you all later. Bye-bye.